gentlemen, now you know where to go, what to wear, bring flowers, and to meet her at the location on your first date. And now you're asking yourselves, when and how to hold her hands, Mr. Canteros? Well, today I'll help you answer that question. Let's go. Alright guys, today we have here
Chad.
Marissa.
in 2022, when and how to hold hands on the first date.
Feel out the situation, but probably consent.
What's a good hint from the girl?
Usually if she's standing pretty close to you.
Yeah, if she kind of like does an arm brush, that's probably a good giveaway. Asking is always a easy way to do it. Get you out of your comfort zone a little bit. You know, get to the point.
Get that physical touch going first. Can I see how that looks like? Hey, love is in there, guys. Today we have here
Madison. I think it's going to be very dependent upon how you feel the date is going. If you feel like you're connecting like on an emotional level and personality-wise, you're kind of jumping the conversation off each other, then I would say that's an appropriate time to maybe try.
that way you already have some rapport going.
Yeah, definitely rapport, like if you can sense that the other person is feeling comfortable around you. It'd be easiest if like you're walking down the street together and you can kind of tell like maybe you're moving in closer. I guess, yeah, that shoulder rub.
There you go.
When I'm walking, I'll definitely like have my hands either in my pocket or like cross arm like this as a way to signal that like it's okay to grab my hand. I'll just let it like hang freely on my side as I'm walking.
If her hands are free, she wants to hold your hand. She's not holding a phone, her purse is not in her pocket, or cross arm. That's your signal of going in and holding your hand. Alright guys, today we have here
I'm Jonas.
Clancy.
Actually, for us, it's kind of a hard to answer question because we knew each other since birth. I'd say on the first date, it's more about the emotion, the feelings you have, and you always have to look after your partner you're going on the date with. He or she all right with it? It's some kind of connection you feel. A moment when you think, okay, now it's the right moment to hold hands. If you're lucky, the other one thinks the same. That's our story, I guess.
beautiful.
It's about feeling secure with each other, feeling this connection you have.
It has to happen. It's just a thing that happens. Our first time, it was that, I don't know if you went first or I went first. It was kind of that both of us tried to go. Both of us weren't sure. So it was a bit of going somewhere, trying it. And then we both did it. And it was a funny, a good moment. And the connection was good. It's really a nice feeling. It's like a step forward.
Guys, that's so beautiful. Thank you, Shu. Today we have here
Gina. Gabby. More the middle, but it kind of just depends. You have to read the room and everything like that, like feel the situation.
you'll hint the guy to hold hands.
No, they have to make the first move.
Oh, like if she's into you, she'll hold your hand back.
Yes, or it depends on who asked you out on the date. If the girl asked the guy, then it's different. Then she should make the first move. But if it's the guy who asked the girl, then he should make the first move. It kind of just depends.
So be a man, guys. Hold her hand first.
Make the first move.
Do you have any like subtle hints of showing the guy?
Well, I mean, if I don't look disgusted.
How should they hold your hands? Like interlocking or like somewhat like a handshake? Or start off with the, you know, those, what you call these?
The arm grab?
Yeah,
No,
the arm grab,
not the arm
no,
grab.
not the arm
More
grab.
of like the side-by-side thingy.
How do you do it?
Like side-by-side
Like-
like this.
oh,
If
okay.
you're interlocking, that's kind of weird when you're walking and your hands
more
get
intimate,
spread. Yeah,
too.
you need to be in a relationship, not like
Oh,
first date.
yeah. The beginning, the first time, do this. Not even the arm too, right?
That's weird. That's like if you're friends. Like I'll like walk down the street with my friends on my arm or something like
Or
that.
even if you're at dinner, you could just like grab the hand, like kind of like if their hands on the table, just like
like
put
that.
on there.
Oh yeah. What that
Someone
too.
make a move there.
Yeah. What is that called, by the way? Like you should make a name of that, like table hand. Whoop, whoop. All right, guys. Today we have here.
ERIN, they should both like be comfortable with each other, like start vibing with each other. Once there's some level of comfort, the guy can just like go for it.
Yeah. So guys, feel that vibe. She feels comfortable, and you just reach out your hand, and she'll hold your hand back. Today we have here.
Amber. I think the guy should just do it and kind of just get the jitters out of the way. If the woman's not really into it, I think she would crossing your arms, having something in your hands, I feel like are signs that she doesn't want it.
Today we have here.
When I think a guy should hold your hand after you spend the whole day or night together, so you like kind of know each other better. I always think a passionate handhold is when you cross your fingers, not like this. If you just go straight to that, you're showing what you're interested in and proving your point right off the bat. So
Oh, so that's not too much for the first date?
I don't think it is, no.
How about this one?
That's like
The
a child thing.
So none of that. And how would he know?
I feel like you just have to kind of get to know each other a bit. I like it when people are outgoing and just do it, or if they're not making making a move, I'll just make the move.
Today we have here
Lauren, I don't think you should hold hands on the first date. I think it's a little far. I mean, you don't know if you like someone yet. Maybe like 3 or 4 dates in, you should do that.
Are there some signs you give to the guy?
I think maybe you leave your hand close to his,
Okay.
like drop a nice hint, because body language says a lot. And so if you lean into him, or maybe if you touch his hand when he talks, then he'll know like to touch your hand
right?
too. Yeah.
There you go, guys. You know, she touched you first. That means, you know, she wants to be touched back as well.
Yes. Don't touch her unless she asks you to.
So is it good or bad if he asks you to hold your hand?
I think it depends on the timing.
Okay.
Because you don't want it to be awkward and you don't want to be too forward. So maybe grab her hand or hold her hand and ask her if it's all right.
Okay.
And she'll let you know.
Today we have here
Amelia, probably in the middle of the day, maybe when you guys are walking, you know, after dinner or something,
Hey, yeah.
walking to the car. I love holding hands on the first date.
How do they hold hands?
Whatever comes natural, I don't know. I think it's different with every person.
Alright guys, you're just gonna have to try left hand, right hand, upside down.
Yeah, you don't know like what side you're walking on.
That's right.
You never know how it's gonna go.
Oh,
You gotta be flexible. That makes a good hand hold.
Exactly. So guys, before you touch hands, just start stretching.
Yeah.
And she's like, what are you doing? Stretching for holding your hands. Yeah, right?
I think that'd work.
Hey,
think that'd
we
be
just
good.
found out something here today. We have here
KATJA. I think it depends, especially at the first date. I wouldn't say there's like a right moment, you know? Yeah, if it's like the right situation, then you should do it. Don't stress too much. I mean, it's technically still a first date, so maybe the girl would feel a bit uncomfortable if he makes too many moves. Yeah, you should know when the right moment is. I don't know how to explain it better.
the vibe, right?
Yeah, exactly, the right vibe.
How would you act in the date to show the guy, I'm here, I want my hands to be held?
Maybe I would like try to like touch his knee or something like
Oh,
that,
there
you
you
know,
go.
something like that, but
Yeah.
like not make it too obvious, so because
Yeah.
he should make the move. Just don't stress out about it too much.
This is what I always say. You're too blessed to be stressed.
Exactly.
Today we have here
Sina. I guess you can see the signs. Maybe after, if you go on a date with someone, if you get dinner or go do something when you're leaving, like walking after the date, maybe if the date went well. Usually you can tell if the other person also thought the date went well. If you're walking next to each other and your hands kind of touch randomly, and then carefully like Also, if you're going for a walk, then maybe if you hold hands for a long time, your hands get all like sweaty. Yeah. So what I like to do is just hold like this. If you,
Oh,
if
the
you
pinky.
walk with someone, just hold hands like this.
What do you call that?
I don't know.
That's what they call the pinky promise.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, the pinky promise holder.
And also, if you're sitting next to each other or across the table from each other or something, also if both hands are on the table, you can like slowly move it closer. And then if your hands touch, if the other person goes and move their hand away, then you know maybe they don't want to hold hands. But if they keep their hand there, they can like move it closer and closer. And also touching each other randomly, like if you do that,
That's a sign.
yeah, it is.
There.
Pay attention to those.
There you go, guys.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, exactly. You guys, please give this a thumbs up and don't forget to smash the subscribe button. See you guys next time. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.